Yeah, so the Greek chorus is, and thank you, Grace, for that, is usually a group of actors when it's performed in person, right? And it's a homogeneous, non-individualized group of performers. So they kind of represent a group or a perspective. And they comment with this collective voice on the dramatic action. So they're kind of almost like a foil for the audience, like, how do we feel about what's happening? Like, let's do this chorus of like, oh my gosh, we feel so bad for Medea. It's not really sung, but you know, I'm just nerding it up. And when I read this in person with students, I'll have multiple students be the chorus. I'm not sure how that will work on Zoom, because our audio might not be well synced up. But as we get into our second and third days of reading, maybe I'll have folks record a chorus together or something like that, so that we can have that experience of multiple voices representing the chorus. I think that's it, reading clearly. So I'm gonna reload the presentation slides because I added information about who is reading what for casting. And I'm also going to bring up our survey results about reading the play aloud together, because some folks told me whether they want to read on the first day or not. So I can pull from that list. There we go. Okay, so let's see who wants to read on the first day. And I'm going to read the part of Medea today, just to kind of give you a sense of an example of the reading, of the enthusiasm that one can bring to it, and also because, you know, if I'm going to expect you to do something, I always do it as well, right, so that you kind of get a sense of what's happening. I don't think there's a narrator in this one either, which is good to know. Okay, so for second period, who wants to read today?
Are students taking notes?
Yes, Grace, you're so smart, thank you.
Abby.
Oh, yeah, Abby's also, everyone is smart in this room. Okay, so let's see. If you have your Medea packet, this paper is at the back of your packet. If you do not have your packet yet, it is here. If you don't want to create it on paper and you'd rather use the digital one, you can use this. If you want to use the paper copy, you can use the paper copy and upload an image of it, okay? So, how about while I start to cast and think about who is where, we preview the questions so that our annotations and our notes can be really focused, so we're reading with purpose. So first question is, what is the central conflict between Medea and Jason that the nurse describes in her opening lines? So we're thinking about the nurse's first dialogue. What is the conflict that she is describing there? Rebecca, could you unmute and read the second question about the new information presented? Okay, great. So there's new information when the tutor comes in. Let's see. McKaylee, could you unmute and read the next question?
What evidence is presented to show that Medea may react badly to more bad news? What does the nurse fear?
Excellent. Abby, can you unmute and read the next about the overall message of the chorus?
Did you say me?
Yeah.
What is the overall message of the chorus when they first appear? Whose side are they on?
Great, thank you. And we have 4 more questions, but I'd like to kind of focus on ones that we should get to today. So let's read one more. V, can you unmute please and read this next question? Who does Medea call on to help her?
Who does Medea poem to her while these specific beings significant in this situation?
Excellent. So those are some of the things that we are looking for as we get into the reading and as we're annotating. I did some annotations when I reread it for myself, not a whole lot, but you notice for this one I drew like a sad cloud, right? That counts as an annotation, just FYI. Okay, so I have done some casting. I hope y'all like it. We'll see how you feel about it. All right, so as we get started in part 1, Romary's going to play the nurse because in her survey she said she wanted to read like a lot of lines, or maybe in the chat she said she wanted to read a lot of lines. The tutor's going to be played by Waylon. I'm going to be Medea, and Rebecca is going to be the chorus. Waylon, you don't want to? I thought you wanted to. Didn't I do it right? No. That's not right, Rebecca. Erebecca. See? And Waylon, you don't want to read today? There is? Oh, you mean on the, when it's, I got you. Okay, I must have read the survey responses wrong then, so let me see. Jenna, do you want to read today? That's okay, Waylon. I'm going to take you off the casting. I didn't read the survey right then. Okay, Rebecca, you're in my dictionary. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, could I have a volunteer to read for the tutor? It's not a whole lot. This survey is formatted, the responses are formatted in a way that's really hard to see. Wants to go Josiah? Okay, awesome. Josiah, yay. Thank you. All right, so Josiah's going to be the tutor. And what I'm going to do is give our actors a few minutes to prepare and everyone else a minute to stretch so we can sit and listen for a while. So I'm going to add a timer here. You farted. Okay, so our actors are going to be getting ready. Everyone else is going to be, and actors also, get, water. I would pre-read, Josiah, so take a look at what you're going to be reading, maybe highlight it. You can also see if there are any words that are difficult to pronounce and try them out a few times. And yeah, so you can either use the packet or online, the PDF. Okay, so I'm going to start the 5 minutes. I'm going to get ready too because I'm also an actor today. And we'll come back together when time is done. Oh, cold kiss. So it's cold kiss. Okay, 5 minutes. This is going to be fun. getting ready to teach. She's getting ready to teach. Dang. All right, are my actors pretty much ready? Okay, I'm gonna stop my screen share.
You scared me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad I didn't do this first, but hello.
That's cool.
What? Oh, I'm just in costume because I'm an actor. Thank you.
Best costume.
Thank you. Maybe I should take a photo and then turn it into leadership.
That'd be a life.
I am Medea now. I'm a method actor.
I can take pictures of you?
I don't want you to share this with third period because I want to surprise them, just like I surprised you. But you are allowed to take pictures of me, just don't share it with third period, please.
I'm shocked. But
What if
so
you-
happy.
5 minutes
Amazing.
scene change because I am an actor and I am a professional. Thank you.
This is dedication, and also Eva, I feel like she could do serious looks.
Yeah,
I'm so
Eva could do
serious
some
now.
serious
I'm-
looks.
I'm fully locked in.
The
Yeah.
dedication is immaculate.
Thank you. And Anthony, that's how I'm supposed to look. That's how I'm supposed to look. So I'm really glad that it's coming across. I am a sorceress. I'm a powerful sorceress. Don't cross Medea. Okay, are we ready? I'm so excited. Oh, Anthony's scared. Sorry, Anthony, I didn't mean to really scare you, but I'm gonna be in character. All right, Romery, are you ready? Yeah? You got this. Oh, you have to unmute though. Romery, you have to unmute.
Okay.
So Tina was asking, should you turn your camera off? Sure. Yeah, if you're not performing, maybe turn your camera off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
If only. Oh shoot! No, start over. Okay. If only they had never gone. If the artist's hole never had leaned out through the gray blue jaws of rock and on to its colchis. If that pine or Pelian slope had never felt the axe and fallen to pour oars into those heroes' hands, who went to Peleus' bidding to fetch the golden fleece, then neither would Medea, my mistress, ever have set sail for the walled town of Locus. Is that how I pronounce it?
Iolcus, yeah.
Iolcus?
Iolcus, yeah.
Mad with love for Jason, nor would she, when Peleus' daughters, at her instance, killed the father, have come with Jason each, and her children to live here in Corinth, where, coming as an exile, she has earned the citizens' welcome, while to Jason she is all obedience, and in marriage that's the saving things, when a wife obediently accepts her husband's will. But now her world has turned to enmity, and wounds her where her affection is deepest. Philipon has betrayed his own sons and my mistress for a royal bed for alliance with the king of Corinth. He has married Gloss,
Yeah.
Creon's daughter. Poor Medea, scorn and shame she raves in book in every vow and solemn pledge that Jason made her, and calls the gods as witnesses what thanks she has received for her fidelity. She will not eat, she lies collapsed in agony, resolving the long hours in tears. Since first she heard of Jason's wickedness, she has not raised her eyes, or moved her cheeks from the hard ground. And when her fathers reasoned with her, she might be a rock or wave of the sea, for all she hears, unless, maybe, she turns away her lovely head, speaks to herself alone, and wails aloud for her dear father, her own land and home, which she betrayed and left, to come here with this man, who now spurns and insults her. Poor Medea! Now she learns to pang what blessings they enjoy, who are not uprooted from their native land. She hates her sons. To see them is no pleasure to her. I am afraid some dreadful purpose is forming in her mind. She is a frightened woman. No one who makes an enemy of her will carry off an easy victory. Here comes the boys back from the run. They've no thought of this cruel blow that's fallen on the mother. Well, they too. The young heads and painful thoughts don't go together.
All right, so we'll pause there in that lovely, lovely Romery. Oh my God, amazing. That was such a great reading. All the feeling and the drama that you brought to it, amazing. That also answers our first note, right? What is that conflict? And it's what we talked around. Yeah, clapping around. It's true, it's true. Right, and it's what we studied with prepping for this, right? And that's that Jason, after Medea helps him get the golden fleece, helps him kill his betraying uncle, is now spurned, right? And Jason has not only, disrespected her, he has married somebody else. He's already married her. Already married Klaus, so that he could be the Prince of Corinth. So there's this line I underlined in some of my annotation here, because I was like, this is like the main conflict, right? She wails aloud for her father, her land and home, which she betrayed and left to come here with this man who now spurns and insults her. She learns through pain. She hates her sons. Okay, so that's the conflict as the nurse is setting it out. Okay? Excellent job, Romery. Oh my gosh, you have more to read.